Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. And in this talk we will conclude the discussion of the topic of pratyahara, the withdrawal of the senses. That is the second part of Lord Krishna's answer to Arjuna about a stage of steady wisdom. What is he like? What does he look like? What does he talk like? Etc. And we were going over the teachings of pratyahara, and we says withdrawal of the senses. And verse 61 tells us, having restrained them all, he should sit steadfast, intent on me. His wisdom is steady, whose senses are under control. So why Lord Krishna is telling all this to Arjuna? Because Arjuna asked, what is a person of steady wisdom? What is he like? So Lord Krishna is telling him, the person of steady wisdom is a person whose senses are under control. But how is this control coming? Because he is intent on me. What is this intent on me? Meaning, he should sit and contemplate, I am no other than he. My true nature is the supreme, the divine. Brahman, Atman, God, different names are used in different teachings, but it's all the same thing. We cannot just let go of the concept of I am the body without having something else. We have to have this something else. And this something else is, I am not the body, I am the supreme. My essential nature is pure bliss. So why am I chasing fleeting pleasures? My essential nature is pure bliss. So why am I worried about each discomfort? And so on and so forth. But, and here comes the big but. What does this have to do with us? We are not there yet. And in the commentary to verse 60, Swami Shivananda refers us to verse 14. Verse 14 is in the beginning of Lord Krishna's teachings to Arjuna about why he should go to the battle. And Lord Krishna says, the contacts of the senses with objects, O son of Kunti, which cause heat and cold, pleasure and pain, have a beginning and an end. They are impermanent. Endure them bravely, O Arjuna. Why is this mentioned here as a key to pratyahara, as a key to withdrawing of the senses? It is mentioned here, and the commentary refers to it, because this is our practice. We say, okay, this is very beautiful philosophy. I'm very much inspired by it. And also we heard the self cannot be cut, the self cannot be burnt, the self cannot be wetted. But you know, when I'm sitting in a hot room, I'm very hot, and this is uncomfortable. When I'm freezing, it's very uncomfortable. And of course I can be cut because I identify with the body. So you know, if someone is threatening me with a sharp object, I will not think I'm not this body, I cannot be cut. My experience is, oh my God, run and hide. You know, so what does this teaching have to do with me? How can I withdraw the senses when I'm so concerned I'm still in this mode? And Lord Krishna says, okay, so this is not your experience. You are not yet experiencing that you are the immortal self. You are experiencing that you are the body. But okay, let's go to this reference point. Even when you are experiencing that you are the body, you know that things have a beginning and an end. You know, right now we're having a heat wave here. It shall pass. In another place in the world, they are having a tropical storm. It shall pass. We come in touch with very good food. It shall end. We come in touch, you know, today at the dining room, they serve, you know, food we didn't like. It shall pass. So Lord Krishna is giving Arjuna here a lesson, which is the first and very important lesson when we teach positive thinking. Don't latch to the experience. Don't consider it as something that's everlasting. So for instance, sometimes, something hurts, we have a headache, teeth, something hurts. Why are we suffering so much? Because we think it will never end. And then what happens? We take some pill, pain reducer, painkiller, and many times, as soon as we took it, we feel much better. Why? The bottle specifically says that it will work only in 20 minutes. Why do we already feel better? Because we have a deadline. I know in 20 minutes I will feel much better. So Lord Krishna says, put this painkiller in your mind. This is practice of positive thinking. Put this painkiller in your mind. I'm hurting now, but it will not be forever. Like any other sensual experience, it will go away. So keep that in mind. I'm sitting now in the class and I'm very hot and I'm miserable. It will go away. The air conditioning is not working today. I'm perspiring. It will be fixed tomorrow. We're having a heat wave. It will go away. We're having a cold day. It will go away. I'll still take care of myself, not to get dehydrated, not to get a heat stroke, not to get too cold, not to catch a cold. But this mental affliction of, oh, I'm so miserable and this is not going away, will go away. So the first step towards practicing pratyahara, the key to this practice is this verse 14. You are not yet rooted in the self, you're not yet in the state of consciousness, but there is one thing that you do know. It will go away. And understanding that it will go away, we can leave it aside for a few minutes. We can just let it be. And slowly, 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 we see how all experiences are going away. And it becomes easier for us to detach from them. So this is the practice, this is the study. And more insights into why we are so attached to these objects and can't let go are brought in the next verses. So please join us for the next teachings. Om Shanti.